Alright, we're back playing Final Fantasy VII. I made it back to here. Oh. That was about master of the W item trick. And despite the fact that we just came from down that way, and they weren't over there, they are now here. And you meet the Turks. And there is a way to get around this. If you walk up to the pillar here and walk on the slightly raised part of the ground and carefully walk around it essentially to the right, counterclockwise, it avoids the enemy trigger line, which is programmed on the part where I'm standing right now. And you can avoid them. However, if you've done the Wu-Tai side quest at this point, I mean, they're all debating right now. You know, they've got work to do. Yeah, they're debating on if they want to fight you. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Well, your boss is a fat oaf, so you tell me what you want to do. Now, if you did the Wu-Tai side quest, you have the option to fight them or not. And fighting them doesn't really net you much except stuff that you already possess. So, but I'm gonna do it anyway for the sake of, you know, doing it anyway. And well, I mean, this is like the final battle with the Turks. If you haven't done the Galnica at this point, and you go there after this, Reno and Rude won't be there, whether you fight them here or not. But what we want to do is, I want to steal from them. Okay. Now, Elena, when you want to have the priority for the steal, because she's the only one you haven't faced yet. And you get a Minerva Band. Now you can get one of those normally. Did I not? White Wind? What? And obviously I want Rude next because I want a second or a third Zebreak. Reno has 25,000 HP, and you can steal another tough ring from him. Elena has 30,000 HP, and you steal the Minerva Band. Rude has 28,000 HP, and you can steal another Zebreak. Okay, can I... Really? Did I do White Wind without the animation? What happened? Okay, there we go. Now we can kill. Each one of them nullifies a status, or nullifies, or they all nullify gravity, which kind of sucks. Reno absorbs lightning, Rude absorbs fire, and Elena absorbs ice. So Magic Breath won't actually work because they'll all absorb at least one part of it. I do want to do that. Is he dead? He's dead. Phoenix down. That's the one problem with the cover. Now please tell me that will hit him. Thank you. I'm just gonna pick on Reno because it's fun picking on Reno. Again, once you take down one of them, they will all run away. I think they all run away. So if you wanted to, like, max out experience points, you basically save, or you do essentially as much all damage as you could. Okay, so run away. Get out of here. Reno checks his watch, adjusts his tie. Rude checks his watch and then adjusts his tie. Reno adjusts his hair. Elena puts her makeup on. That's all kind of funny. And we have Seal and Mystify. Nothing too spectacular there. And that's the final battle with the Turks. They will now no longer be out of, or be in your hair for pretty much the entire game. Okay, the encounters are still up. I'm pretty sure there's still no new enemies. Now, if you go left is where you want to go. I think she's going to tell me that the path to the right leads nowhere. But you want to go this way first. Hi, Mika. Oh, what are you? Okay, the flashback to Jesse from way back when. Wait, what? Okay. Screen ladder, left side feared. I think it's right and then left. We'll bring you to this area here. And, oh look, we're back here again. And this is your one and only chance to enter this building again. Now, if you recall, way back in the beginning of the game, I know it's not that way. You were in there, why don't you grab your thing? Way back in the beginning of the game, we went in this building and there was a locker that we opened, and he said, a megaphone? I don't know who uses that, and he put it back. Well, now we have to go retrieve that, and we have to go retrieve it because it is actually Ian's ultimate weapon. And you can't just go without it here. Now we're going up the stairs again because there is in fact another item here. Whether you got the elixir running up the stairs in the first time is irrelevant. It's not, even if you didn't get it, it's not still there. But at some point on the stairs will be a bag, and in the bag will be a weapon that we don't really need, but yeah, I'm just going to show you where it is, just in case. So it doesn't really seem so much like a weapon as like a craft item of some kind. We'll eventually get there. It's not quite on the top level of the stairs. It's not right by the door like the elixir was. It's in towards the upper end, but still relatively close to the middle. You know, let's do some speed running. Not that kind of speed running. I believe it is on the right side. This one? There it is. The Behemoth Horn, which is a weapon upgrade for Makoto, or Dilly, Makoto. I'm not sure exactly how many. I think is it one screen or two? Looks like it's 2 below the top. 10 years later we get there. Oh, 3 screens. Is it exactly halfway? Yep, no. But, okay, so now we need to take the elevator. Okay, if you miss the Turtle Paradise flyer, you can go grab that too. This is your last chance to get that one. But here we have, this was the puzzle floor. It's all open now, but there's a glow lance, which is a weapon for B-Dude there. A little better than what he's got for a basic special, non-triple growth weapon. And we have, I think, the 64th floor is the only other thing that has anything important here. Yeah, now you can bang on this machine without getting yelled at by the attendant, and you get a mind and a speed source. Now we need to find, if you didn't get what was in these lockers before, you can now. Yeah, and we get the HP shout. That is the ultimate weapon for Ian. I think you can still rest here, yeah. Which I'm just going to do to replace all the MPA loss fighting the Turks. And there's still one more thing we could do here, and that is down to the first floor. And I believe, is it? Yes, it is. There is the shop here that had a couple treasure chests that we couldn't open because the attendant was like, hey, you gotta pay for those. But now they're missing. So we get a pile bunker, which I believe is another weapon for triple pile banger. Yeah. I mean, this seems kind of pointless because A, the weapon that he's using, we just got and is stronger. It's also, the pile bunker's not a long-range weapon, and it has no growth. And absurd accuracy. I don't know what the point is of sticking that in there was. There's a Master Fist, that's a weapon for Mika. So yeah, now we've looted the Shinra headquarters completely. And we can get out of here. Yeah, you know what? Let's continue on a little bit. Please get, because there's, I mean, somewhat of a depressing lack of combat in here by basically just beating up on the Turks again. So let's fight something else. So here, you want to get back to the screen with Yuffie. She would have been right there. But yeah, that was the first left panel that is open. Will bring us here. And then we can climb up. And let's go. What the hell? Yeah, what is that? I know I'm at like 15 minutes or so, and I'm trying not to stretch these things out as long as possible, but I do want to get these segments done. Oh, I recognize that laugh. No, because we weren't going to do what we're supposed to do. Okay, for pretty much most... You treated yourself like a dog, and you are a dog. You too. But for most of that hand moving, Heidegger was not actually standing on it. But apparently they made an anti-weapon weapon? I don't know. Proud Clod? That sounds like a really stupid name. Okay, this is the Proud Clod. He is not difficult at all. I'm gonna beat up the armor first because the armor itself, the Jamal armor, has 20,000 HP and really doesn't do a whole lot as far as just attacking goes. I mean, really, this boss is pretty much a pushover compared to several others, including the carry armor. It's not weak to lightning, despite being a machine, so, you know, don't worry about it. It just resists gravity. It is very susceptible to darkness. But again, darkness doesn't do a whole lot. Oh no, don't light him on fire. But the cloud itself has 60,000 HP and really can't do much of anything. Okay, the armor's gone. You know, let's turn Uto into Death Guy, I guess, just because it's funny like that. That's Whitewind. At least then I don't have to worry too much about commanding him. It doesn't have a steal, so I'm not worried about, you know, stealing anything. It'd be nice if there was like a defense down spell. I know there's a way to get rid of barriers. He's got 320 MP, so I'm gonna magic hammer triple a little bit. Just to get some MP back. So at this point, with only one actual, yeah, I could probably just start attacking them. I don't need to worry too much about it. Now, one of the things you could do, and I probably should do, is have whoever has the cover materia also give them the counter attack. But the problem is that every time I do that, I keep forgetting that I do that. And I end up counter-killing something I need to steal from, or, you know, because obviously he's gonna, you know, he covers a lot, so he's gonna counter a lot. So I usually just stick it on somebody who doesn't, you know, who, you know, only counters rarely. Because he's not taking all the physical hits that, you know, I do. But yeah, this battle, I mean, there's no reason to even really show this other than the fact it's a boss fight, because this is boring. I mean, this is the point of the game where I should be using, you know, abilities and magic spells, and, you know, every walkthrough tells you to use Comet, or, you know, your strongest summons and whatever, and I'm just physically attacking things. Yeah. Now he's got the gun aimed down at us, which I think is his, beam cannon attack, which, again, is almost useless, and you can damage him enough to actually get him to stand back up again, and basically negate the whole thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. And he stands back up after that, so it's like, that was almost useless. So I like the carry armor where you can spam it. It actually cost him 16 MP, so he can do it basically, I think, 20 times, if you actually let the battle drag out that long. And there we go. Yeah, 2500 AP. So bosses are very good for getting AP, but not much else. But this is not the final boss of the area. This is more just a mid-boss at this point. And it explodes. And that's the last we see of Scarlet and or Heidegger. So yeah, all of the Shinra employees are basically popping off left and right. The Turks are gone, they're gone. And here we get final two treasures. We get an elixir and then the steel armor, which I think is... yeah. This thing has amazing evasion. That's what the defense percentage is. It's a little light on physical defense, but if you want to take a chance more on dodging attacks than actually taking damage, then that's the armor for you. I think there's a way to get more than one. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, so we're going to tent up here. And this will be your last chance to put Barrett in the party for his ultimate weapon. So I recommend doing that now. But yeah, next time we will go up that ladder and get to the cannon and stop Hojo. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all your support, and have a good night.